As Geneva II takes place today in Montreux, let's take an in-depth look at Lebanon's Daily Star, which provides an overview of the various parties in the talks. The Daily Star reports today on the heightened tensions and the vast divide between opposing sides in the Syrian war, which were already on show in the opening statements of Geneva II peace talks, which started Wednesday morning. US Secretary of State John Kerry reiterated that President Assad cannot be part of any transitional government. Opening the meeting, Kerry said the talks would be a test of the world's resolve and would set the stage for tough negotiations, and asserted that a leader responsible for violence against civilians has lost legitimacy to lead the country. Kerry added, one man can no longer hold an entire nation or region hostage, and that there would be no room in government for terrorists among the rebel forces. As for Russia, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said the main task of the Syrian peace conference is, 1, to achieve an end to the tragic conflict and prevent a spillover to other countries in the region. 2, Lavrov called on external players not to meddle in Syria's internal affairs. And 3, internal political opposition should be part of a Syrian national dialogue. Finally, Lavrov added Iran should be part of the international dialogue. And representing the regime was Syrian Foreign Minister Walid Muallim, who said, regretfully, blood is on the hands of certain country representatives at the peace talks. He added, accusing the West of having Syrian blood on their hands. He said neighbouring countries have exported terrorism using their petrodollars to buy weapons, and Muallim questioned, how can a foreign terrorist respond to the needs of the Syrian people? Muallim launched into a tense exchange with UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon, who opened the morning by painting a bleak picture of the suffering of millions and of abuses of human rights by all the warring parties. Ban Ki-moon stated, Syrians must start talking to each other again. He urged both sides to reach a comprehensive settlement based on the UN Geneva communique, under which powers called in 2012 for a transitional government to oversee change in Syria. Thirdly, there is no alternative to ending the violence. I appeal to all of you to show greater vision for humanity, he said. The Secretary-General interrupted Muallim, asking the Syrian Foreign Minister to refrain from speaking over the allocated time slot. And in a tense exchange, Muallim snapped back, Muallim, you live in New York, I live in Syria, insisting that as he knew the reality of the nearly 4-year-old war, he had the right to speak for longer. Promising Ban to speak for 1 more minute, he added, Syria always keeps its promise. Iran, President Assad's backer, was not present. A last-minute invitation from Ban to attend was revoked on Monday after the Syrian opposition threatened to boycott the talks, since Iran shares Assad's view that he should not lose power. Rouhani said, firstly, unlikely the conference could succeed because of the lack of influential players in it. Secondly, he added, I doubt the meeting's success in fighting terrorism and its ability to resolve the Syria crisis. Thirdly, Rouhani told IRNA news agency Geneva II meeting has already failed before even starting, and that he would be pleased if it did help bring peace. And joining us today is Lauren Williams, Middle East and North Africa editor at the Daily Star in Beirut. Thank you very much for joining us, Lauren, at such short notice.
Hi, Cameron. Thank you.
Thank you. My first question, do you see any positive outcome after today's talks in Montreux?
I don't think, given that the bitter feud that's going on and the massive gulf between the two warring parties, anyone's expecting a major breakthrough, certainly not at this stage of talks. But certainly, the view that's been expressed by lots of international diplomats in this part of the world is, that's just getting the two sides to the table is, in fact, a tremendous achievement. At the very least, a start to something.
Thank you for joining us, Lauren.
Thanks very much, Karen.
Thanks. That was Lauren Williams, editor for the Middle East and North Africa at the Daily Star in Beirut. For more updates, please visit levant.tv. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.